ladies and gentlemen, dreamers alike. Today, I'm going to be talking about the most searched term or question that I've come across in YouTube that let my friends' YouTube blow up, and that is how to lucid dream tonight. And the question already sounds kind of scammy, and it sounds like a spammy tagline that people would use for clickbait. And I had lots of lucid dreams, and that kind of made me really comfortable and confident in my own abilities. And I literally noticed a upward spiral, so to say, for lucid dreams, where I had a lucid dream the night before and I would go to bed already expecting it to happen again. Like, it was for granted, for sure it's gonna happen. And then other nights where I just didn't feel like it, and I didn't think I was gonna have a lucid dream, although it was still like in a similar time frame of my life, and I definitely didn't have a lucid dream. Not even a dream whatsoever. It's almost like you're setting that expectation before you go to bed. Oh, I'm so busy, or I'm so exhausted, I'm just gonna sleep and not even remember a dream. And guess what? You're not gonna remember a dream. It's very, very connected to programming your own mind and your expectations, what your actual results are. Similar with dream setting. You know, a lot of people, they can use dream incubation techniques to literally determine what they're gonna dream about. So that means if you want to have a dream about flying tonight, you can go to bed the night before and you can think about, oh, tonight I'm gonna dream about flying through Canada. And you can start to visualize it as you go to bed, and as your conscious mind slowly shuts down and your body kind of goes into sleep mode, those visuals, they will become stronger. And if everything goes right, you're going to have a wake-induced lucid dream. The acronym would be a WILD dream. If you ever see WILD or dialed on the internet, those are acronyms for dream-inducing or dream induction techniques. So a wake-induced lucid dream basically means that you go from the waking state fluidly, consciously into the dreaming state. And because you do so consciously and fluidly, you still remember that you just went to bed, and therefore what you're experiencing must be a dream rather than reality. I personally found that people who never had lucid dreams, but they're self-teaching themselves to have lucid dreams, they're more prone to having wild dreams, whereas native or innate lucid dreamers that just happen to have them naturally, and then maybe additionally practice other techniques, still stick more to the dialed technique, which is a dream-induced lucid dreaming. So that would be, you go to bed, you kind of lose consciousness, you find yourself in a dream, and then the normal dreamer obviously would not notice that's a dream. But the natural or innate lucid dreamers usually somehow have a general heightened sense of critical thinking abilities, doubting things, and just questioning reality to the point where they also do it in their dreams, and they're able to call out anomalies more easily and therefore become lucid in their dreams. I myself would consider myself to be more in category dialed, but there's people that, you know, try or successfully have lucid dreams through all kinds of techniques. So basically, it's always funny when people ask me, oh, can I have a lucid dream tonight? Yes, the answer is yes, you can have a lucid dream. And what it really depends on is really what you believe you can do. And that sounds easy, but it's also really hard, because even if you want to believe you can do it, it's still going to be a pretty tough job of actually convincing yourself that you can just have a lucid dream just like that. Even if you want to believe it, that doesn't mean that you really truly believe it. But for your subconscious mind to actually work and pick that up, you really truly have to have the conviction that it's going to happen. I can prove my theory just by two anecdotes. I literally had a friend who never had lucid dreams, and I told her, hey, I have this funny YouTube channel about lucid dreaming and stuff like that, and she never even heard about it. And I just explained the concept to her, and without any practice, that night she had her first lucid dream, and then from there multiple lucid dreams following. And actually she was even able to control those dreams to a very respectable degree after I already told her, you know, what you can do and some techniques, obviously. But I mean, props to her. Like, for a total beginner, she was definitely able to exercise a vast amount of control in her dreams. So there you have it. It doesn't matter whether you've been trying to lucid dream for 50 years or for a week or for a day. Technically, your chances of having lucid dreams are always the same. But of course, we know that practice helps you to become a master in anything, and I can definitely recommend practicing certain techniques, practicing certain lifestyles even more, to have a higher probability of having lucid dreams. Specifically, if it doesn't come to you naturally, then exercise is definitely going to help you increase your probabilities of having a lucid dream sooner. But I don't think that there's a one-to-one correlation over time that you have to meet in order to have a lucid dream. I think it can happen anytime, and I feel if you're in the right mindset, once you get the concept and you put yourself in the right mindset and you prime yourself to have a free and conscious mind to pick up on those subtleties in a dream, you're ready to go to have a lucid dream. There's really no such thing as a graduation from dream school or a degree that you have to obtain, or you have to read at least 5,000 books and buy XYZ supplements. No. It's free, it's cheap, it's easy to have lucid dreams. And yeah, definitely exposing yourself to topics around lucid dreaming, exposing yourself to books around lucid dreaming, to friends that talk about dreams with you, that will definitely help you to sharpen that critical awareness. In case you're wondering what the critical awareness is, I also have a YouTube video. It's called Lucid Dreaming Critical Awareness. It's one of my first videos, so oh my gosh, please don't laugh at me. The video quality and the audio quality is probably pretty bad, but it doesn't matter because content is king, and at that time there weren't too many people uploading videos on lucid dreaming, so I'm glad that it helped some people and made a difference in their life. It's a really nice summary of how you can naturally increase the critical awareness that you need to have lucid dreams. And I myself, I didn't want this YouTube channel to be too much tailored on techniques and supplements and all these hardcore things that you can do to have lucid dreams, or even too much for beginners, because I felt like once I got into the lucid dreaming community, I felt that I was already a little bit more advanced, and I much rather wanted to provide steps from there. Like, what do you do when you're already into the lucid dreaming community? What do you do when you have a glimpse of it all already, and how can you use lucid dreaming? Because it's a great tool, and the more I dig into different areas, I find the most random people are into lucid dreaming. Tim Ferriss, for example, is a big influence for me. He's into lucid dreaming. I was like, duh, I guess there's a correlation between, I don't know, personal traits where we're both into personal self-improvement and optimization and psychology and Asian philosophies, and I guess lucid dreaming is somehow also related to that. And Buddhist monks, Tibetan dream yoga, all these things, they deal with lucid dreaming. So just surrounding yourself with content like that, reading on it, or watching some videos will help you to become lucid. For me, one of the biggest lucidity triggers around the time when I started the YouTube channel was literally just reading that book from Robert Wagner, Lucid Dreaming, Gateway to Inner Self. I also did a book review on that on my channel if you want to check it out. That was such a lucidity trigger. Oh my god. I literally only had to read 5 pages, and it was very interesting and stimulating for me. And I would just get myself excited about lucid dreaming, you know? It wasn't too much about the techniques and you have to do step 1, 2, 3. It was more about nurturing that fascination with this magical nature within yourself, that magical connection point between you and the universe, and how you can obtain information and intuition and guidance that will help you in many areas in your life. It was that inspiration and motivation that got me excited before I went to sleep. So subconsciously, my motivation and my wanting and my desire to lucid dream was so high that it happened. And that I was also consciously thinking enough about it so it was on top of my mind when I went to sleep, and I wasn't overpowered by other thoughts. You know, usually when we go to bed, what's going to happen? We're going to think about what happened in the day, and we're going to worry about things, and we're going to go through all worst case scenarios. At least I tend to do that. And then the last thing you know before you fall asleep is some BS worst case scenario, and it's not even going to be a pleasant thought to go to bed with. And that's going to distract you from your initial mission to lucid dream. It's not going to give you a starting point for a lucid dream, and you're not going to go to bed with the intention to have a lucid dream because you already forgot about it. So the distraction and the so-called monkey mind is like the biggest killer of lucid dreaming. And I much rather give advice or focus on a lifestyle that supports lucid dreaming, that makes lucid dreaming naturally occurring as a side effect. Because to me, I found in the times of most clarity in my life, I was lucid dreaming the most. In the times of the least distraction, the most focused, centered, and full of energy, I was most lucid dreaming. So that's that for today. Please don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment. What do you like about that podcast? What do you like to see next? And I'll see you in the next podcasts. Bye-bye. Stay lucid, stay awesome, stay conscious.